So in Nigeria, many people see the stock market as a quick way to double their money, but the rich do not see it that way. They play a completely different game entirely. That is why they always win. By the end of this video, I'm going to make you understand why the rich keeps getting richer, what they do with stocks that many people do not do, and what lessons you can learn in simple terms to always win in the stock market. The first thing that we shall look at is the rich see stocks as ownership, not gambling. Most people think that stocks are for quick profits. The rich think stocks are pieces of real businesses. When they buy shares, they know they are not just clicking buttons on the app. They are buying part ownership in serious companies like banks, telecommunications, manufacturing firms, etc. The rich ask questions like, is this business strong? Will it still exist in the next 10 years? Does it make real profit? The real difference is poor mindset focused on price, while rich mindset focus on businesses. So the second way the rich uses the stock market to enrich themselves is the rich think long term and not this month. Right? Many people want fast gains, overnight results, jackpot profits. The rich are patient. They think in 5 to 20 years, not 2 weeks or a month or even 1 year. They think very long term because it is by leveraging on time that their wealth multiplies over the years. They understand that markets go up and down. Prices fall sometimes, so they are not perturbed by temporary market swings. When the market falls, it is even a better opportunity for them to buy their favorite shares at a discounted rate, or even buy more shares of a stock that they've held before that time. The rich knows the secret investment thesis, which is long time horizon and patience. This is the source that makes compounding to work. While others panic while price drops, the rich ask pertinent questions like, has the business changed? Or is it just the price that is moving? If the business is still strong, they hold or even buy more shares instead of panicking. So I want you to do something for me real quick right at this moment. Please kindly comment, think long term. If you are now thinking differently, put think long term in the comment section for me. Thank you, I really appreciate that. Now let's go to the third point of how the rich benefit from the stock market. The rich invest consistently, not randomly, right? Many people invest only when they feel excited to, or when someone hypes a stock, or they have spare money that they don't know what to do with such money. That is when they go into the stock market. But the rich invest regularly and systematically. They use habits like setting aside part of their income for investing, buying gradually over time, not trying to perfectly time the market. They know that no one can perfectly time or predict the price in the market. So instead, they rely on discipline. There are some seasons that the market bleeds. A lot of people will be scared and unexcited of going into the market. This is when the rich knows that there is great opportunity to be in the market, to enter into the market. The fourth point on how the rich use the stock market to become more wealthy is the rich prefer strong companies, not just cheap stocks, right? Many Nigerians focus on which stock is the cheapest in the market, but cheap does not mean good, right? Cheap does not mean solid. Cheap does not mean that that market will be sustainable looking at a longer term horizon. The rich ask questions like, does it pay dividends? Is there cash flow for owning this company? If that is what you prefer. Is the management trustworthy? The management is key in the performance of every business or for every company. They check the track record of the management from previous companies. Is the company growing? That's another pertinent question that the rich ask. Is the company growing? They check the financials of the company year-on-year annual report. They also ask, is this particular company dominant in this industry? Like, do they have a moat? A moat is simply a comparative advantage that a particular company has over its peer in the same industry that gives them edge, that gives them advantage, right? Even in bad times, even in bad economic situation. The rich prefer quality businesses, stable earnings, strong track record. They don't just buy because a friend says so or due to a strong social media influence, right? Or hype. Or maybe that everybody is talking about that particular stock, or maybe everybody is watching to get that particular stock. They research or get advice before acting or before jumping into a particular stock. Number five, the rich will invest. They do not rush to spend their profits. When many people receive, let's say, dividends or profit from their shares, they cash it out and spend it immediately. The rich often reinvest profit back into more shares or a different asset entirely. This is how compounding becomes very powerful. Money earns money, then that money in turn earns more money over the years. Small amount becomes big amount. They focus less on looking rich now, but more on being rich much later. The poor always focus on consuming when they get their income or their salary, but the rich focuses on ownership of companies and business that makes or produce what it is that they consume. So you find out that at the end of the day, whatever it is that they are consuming, they own part of that company. So that is how the rich thinks. If you can relate to any of this and you are getting value from this video, please hit that subscribe button now, and don't forget to like and share this video with that person you know that needs to see this. So now let's get back to the video. The rich always diversify. They don't put everything in one stock, right? Many beginners put all their money in that one hot stock. If it crashes, everything is gone. The rich spread investment across different sectors, different companies, sometimes different asset class. This reduces risk. They understand never to put all their eggs in one basket. I made a video on how the rich diversify their portfolio earlier. Be sure to check that video out so you know the asset class that the rich are diversified into for wealth conservation and preservation. So the 7th point is the rich invest in knowledge first. Before the rich invest their hard-earned money in anything, they invest time learning about that particular venture. They read books, they watch financial education channels, they follow company reports, they listen to analysts and experts, and most importantly, they ask questions. The rich don't rely on rumors or WhatsApp group or random tips. They know financial literacy is an asset on its own, because it is only when you know better that you can do better. I made up this chart to show you how other people think versus how the rich think, so that you can evaluate yourself and know which circle that you currently fall in this divide. So other people think quick money, while the rich think long-term growth. The poor focuses on the price of a particular stock, while the rich looks at the business value of that stock. The poor believes in luck in trying to win in the stock market, while the rich knows that it's discipline that ultimately gets you ahead. Other people jump onto a particular stock based on hype, while the rich believes in his own research before he can venture into any stock. Other people spend the profits that they realize from their investment in the stock market, while the rich always reinvest their profits or their dividends that they get from the stock market and let it compound. Other people might, because of influence, put all of their money in just one stock, while the rich always knows that it is best to diversify just in case anything goes wrong with that particular one stock, so that they could hedge from another particular stock. But sometimes this can be tricky, right? You might not want to over diversify. You can diversify, which is fine, across different asset class, across different industry, across different economies, right? But you don't want to over diversify and spread your money so thin across different stocks. So someone may ask, so Godwin, what should be the first thing I do with this information? Well, you don't need to rush to do anything or rush to purchase any particular stock. If you find the stock market interesting, the most powerful step is learn early. You want to do more research, you want to learn, you want to know how the prices of a particular stock moves, you want to know how the price in the market moves, right? And you have to know that you act wisely, just so that during a particular season in the stock market, you know the appropriate step to take to benefit from that phase. And lastly, you have to think long term. You have to always apply long time horizon into whatever it is that you're doing in the stock market, because it is only by you focusing on long term that you remove emotions, right? You remove negative emotions from your decisions. So if you ever consider investing in the stock market, please do it. Do it legally, do it safely, and please do not use any sort of leverage, right? You may seek proper guidance by a trusted adult where required. That is somebody that has little knowledge of it more than you do. Focus on understanding how money works, right? Developing patience and building skills to better manage your money. What actually begins in the mindset before reflecting in your bank account. You have to be wealthy up there before you would want to think of touching or making that your wealth something tangible. All what I've said all along is for education purpose. I'm not telling you to buy anything. I am just helping you understand how money works and how the stock market is a tool towards financial freedom. If you find this helpful, please kindly like this video, right? Share this video so more Nigerians can see this and learn from this investment education. Share this video to which people you know this could be helpful to. And remember guys, as I always say, wealth is not luck. It is built by information followed with execution. So if you like this video, please check out this one over here. You may like it too. I want to thank you for watching and I'll see you on the next video. Ciao.